All right, post it for the thumbnail. Well, I know this isn't like any of my regular content. It's probably going to be a very, very short video. Hopefully it's a short video. I have another Cyberpunk video in the works right now after not uploading for a week. And before y'all say, oh, why are you lazy? I uploaded like 5 dispatch videos in a row and the finale. So give your boy a break, please, please, please. I need it. So for the first time in a while that wasn't for a movie, I'm renewing my Netflix subscription. Yes, I'm spending $21.99 or whatever how much it is just to get a regular experience in Netflix in the year 2025. I know, insane, right? So the delightful Duffer Brothers have returned for a 5th time, and hopefully this won't be delayed again. Please, I already have enough delays in my life. There's so much fucking Rockstar with GTA 6. I might as well stop delaying, get myself a double barrel shotgun. And all jokes aside, please do not delay the show. Please, we waited 10 years just to see how it ends. And at this point, I'm like, bro, you gave us 2 parts with season 4, which isn't insane. It's cool. They broke up the formula. It's not all at once, but now you got us waiting on a singular episode, which is the finale. And I'm like, I even talked to a bunch of friends about this. If this show does not stick this landing, it will be one of pop culture's most significant moments of failure. And I'm not even kidding. Dude, this show was on a generational run. It still is right now. We gotta wait till the final episode. The amount of people who have conversated about this show, not because we love it so much, we're obsessed with it. It's more like we're nearing the date of the actual release of season 5. And I'm like, bro, this series started when I was 12. And now I'm 21. I just finally got my first chest hair. If this show does not end with 11 just sucking the soul out of her boyfriend, and while Linkin Park is playing in the background, this show is a flop to me. I do not care. And I did a little research on my other monitor right there. The budget for season 4 was $270 million, and I'm pretty sure that's a budget for the modern day Marvel flick, right? Dude, I know the series gets pretty much bigger and bigger in scale of each antagonist and the story. But if this was for season 4, what's the budget for season 5? Because that's an astronomical number. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't even fathom that amount of money for a Netflix series. And for people who are about to say, oh, why do you care so much about a finale of a Netflix series or just a show in general? Well, here's a prime example. Breaking Bad. That show is still critically acclaimed to this day. Actors like Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are still looked up in high regard. Hell, Aaron Paul was just in Dispatch. I can't stop mentioning that game. I love that game so much. If the finale is so good that it's literally nearly a 10 out of 10 on IMDb, what makes you think that they aren't looking at the other actors and be like, he has a good resume? And the Autobot just says, denied. That's a little indie joke for people who are trying to get employed in 2025. Let this shit end. I saw one TikTok where this guy was like, oh, when the Stranger Things cast are in your high school, and he was making fun of them of looking 40 years old because, oh my God, the big jump from season 3 to 4 is insane. Like, they were still baby face, and you can still be like, yeah, they still look young. They still can pull it off. And I'm like, the actor for Lucas has a beard. A full-grown beard. I'm like, bro, just let it rest. Let it rest. And then someone pulled up a good point that it ain't the A's if the actors aren't adults playing teenagers. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck. Shit. That's good writing. I was like, Christmas came early, but then again, it's Thanksgiving. It's literally about to be Thanksgiving. I can't really make that joke. So, you know, the Thanksgiving, the holiday where your family and loved ones come together and be thankful. Collard greens, mac and cheese, pumpkin pie, made by probably, if you're visiting a friend's family Thanksgiving, the hottest meal you'll ever see in your life. This will be my only video like this for a series in general, I think, because there is no way they could drop the ball badly. And then again, you see news of like the Duffer twins leaving for Paramount, and I'm like, bro, Is that a bad thing? Is that a fucking bad thing? Please don't tell me this shit was ass. What's it called? You guys remember when Game of Thrones came out, right? Everyone, and I mean everyone, was watching it. I remember one time I went to the barbershop, they put on Game of Thrones mid-sesh. They looked away for 20 minutes, and while the Red Wedding was happening, And I don't blame them. It was a good scene, but my god, you left me half bald over here. Calm down. But as soon as it got nearing the finale of the series, you could tell the quality dipped a little, and I don't blame them. But as soon as the hype for season 8 happened as the final season, and you see these interviews of the actors be like, season 8 is great, guys, it's great, it's great. And you could feel like there's a sniper dot between their eyes. Oh my god, well, between their head, actually. Yeah, that's what makes me skeptical. Because I haven't been on a show like this in a while. And before people say, oh, what about this? What about that? 6-7. No, I haven't watched TV or movies in a hot minute. I'm constantly creating on YouTube, Twitch, twitch.tv/Javiichoom. God damn, I'm a good seller. No, there's not a single show or TV or movie that has had me in a chokehold. Besides K-pop Demon Hunters, I know people will be like, oh, the music is really fucking good. Let's be honest. The music is what really kept us saying to watch the movie. I don't think if you're above the age of 18, you care about the plot, or above the age of 15, you care about the plot at all. You're just there because of the good ass music. Now we can finally go into the full details of Vecna's fucking veiny ass tentacles. My guess for this finale, if anything, is that Will was actually dead this entire time. Yeah, I know. Big theory. Someone made it up. Probably on Reddit before me. The reason why I say I think he's been dead this entire time is because if you've watched the show, you've known that the way the portals. Also, I watched Dead Meat's video a few hours before this, and it just reminded me of a small detail. If you look closely, each of the portals that led to the finale of season 4, that led the big gates opening to Hawkins, literally is because of the victims of Vecna that he has killed. Every one of them, besides Max, I don't know how the fuck she lived. I need some explanation on that shit. Is dead. She died in that minute, thus creating the last portal. Boom, big finale. Hawkins and the Upside Down are now one. They can't file for divorce because the kids will be unhappy and they probably would run out of a job after this. But yeah, he is like literally the last thing tied to Vecna because he still feels the tingle in his back, the Peter tingle. And I'm like, bro, are you dead? Like, are you just a puppet being used or kept alive by Vecna? Because I know they released a trailer recently, but I watched a trailer earlier, the last trailer before that, on stream. In the trailer, he drags Will in. He's like, I still need your help, Will. Like a fucking pedophilic Minecraft YouTuber looking at an underage child. Dude, if that is the case, Stranger Things might have one of the best plot twists of all time. I'm not even kidding. Even if I predicted this, if anyone before me has predicted this, I'm like, bro, this is easily gonna be one of the best plot twists of the show, or big reveals of the show. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I guessed that because holy fucking shit. Will Byers hasn't been relevant since season 1. He's finally been relevant and nearing the end of season 4, and I'm like, bro, yeah, it's pretty obvious. There's something special about him. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna end this video, and it's gonna be short. I want it to be sweet, quick, sour, sweet, gone, Sour Patch Kids. And to be quite honest with you, I hope they land this ending. 10 years in the making. I was 12 when it first started. Now it's a cultural phenomenon beyond what it was with the season 2 hype. Everyone was wearing Ghostbusters that year, by the way, as Halloween. And the reason why I'm making this video is because it is one of the last few shows that I grew up watching, and now it's coming to an end, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one. Every other series I grew up has finally finished or has been finished, me like graduating high school or post high school, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one. So to see a bittersweet ending would be very nice. Could make me tear up a little, but I'm not gonna. But anywho, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.